Section 2. The Al Sabah Family. The migration of Al Sabah family to Kuwait. In the last week, you were introduced to the lesson, the emergence of the state of Kuwait. You have learned a few key words and also about the Failaka Island. This week, you will learn about the Al Sabah family. Here we go with some of the important sheikhs who ruled Kuwait from 1752 to 2006. The House of the Al Sabah is the ruling family of Kuwait. Al Sabah, Al Khalifa, and other groups from Al Atub migrated from Najd because of the scarcity of food and water. Continuous wars between the different tribes and the lack of good grazing land for sheep and other animals. Migration means the movement of people from one area to another. The first place where the migrants stopped was the Qatar Peninsula. They move again to the north of Gulf where they settle near a small fort called Al-Qut, Kuwait. Here they started to build houses, mosques and markets. With the more settled way of life in Al-Qut, they needed a leader who would care for them and protect their settlements. Thus, in 1752, the people chose Sheikh Sabah I as the ruler of Kuwait and promised to obey him. Locate the places given in the map to identify. Sheikh Abu Salman Sabah I bin Jabir al Sabah. His Highness Sheikh Abu Salman Sabah I bin Jabir al Sabah was the first ruler of Kuwait. The official Kuwaiti history states that he was unanimously chosen for the position of Sheikh and ruled from 1752 to 1762. Sheikh Abdullah I. Abdullah I bin Sabah al Sabah was the second ruler of Kuwait, ruling from 1762 to 1813. He was the youngest son of Sabah bin Jabir, upon whose death he succeeded. Bin Sabah is credited with building the first defense walls in Kuwait to protect its citizens, maintain stability in Kuwait, achieve victory against Bani Kabd tribe in the Battle of Al Rigai in 1783. Sheikh Mubarak al Sabah, 1896 to 1915. Sheikh Mubarak al Sabah the Great was the seventh ruler of Kuwait from 1896 until his death 1915. He is regarded as the founder of modern-day Kuwait. Sheikh Mubarak signed the Anglo-Kuwaiti Treaty between Great Britain in 1899, pledging himself and his successors not to receive foreign agents or representatives without the approval of the British government. This he did to protect Kuwait. When al-Rashid wanted to invade and conquer Kuwait in the Battle of al-Sarif, the battle was stopped by Sheikh and his army. Pearl fishing flourished during this period. The money received from the sale of pearls is called al-Tafa. The funds were used to build the Al-Mubarakia School and the first public hospital. Sheikh Salim Al-Mubarak Al-Sabah, 1917 to 1921. Salim Al-Mubarak Al-Sabah was the ninth ruler of Kuwait. He protected the country from outside threats during the latter part of the First World War, 1914 to 1919. He encouraged cultural revival, education and literature. The Battle of Hamad between a Kuwaiti brigade of soldiers and a group of Najd. The Najd soldiers were more than the Kuwaiti soldiers, but Kuwait won the battle but inflicted great loss. He also led the Battle of Al Jahra and protected the Red Palace in Al Jahra. Sheikh Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah 1921 to 1950. The reign of Sheikh Ahmed was a period of security, peace, and stability. Many councils elected by the people were established during his rule. First, the Consultation Council was formed, including the important sheikhs and the other dignitaries to help him rule the state. 2. Municipality and Educational Council was formed in 1930 to organize services including water and electricity and planning including streets and housing. 3. The Legislative Council was formed in 1938 by electing 14 members, headed by Sheikh Abdullah Al Salam Al Sabah. Fourth, during his reign, the first commercial oil well was sunk in Burgan. The port at Ahmadi was built and the first oil shipment was exported.